No justice, no peace. We are the resistance.
It's August the 14th, 2024, and the so-called black community is in a critical condition, separated on account of the programming of the colonizers' programs. So we are so divided because of these different programs. We have lost our minds, and we have been um, rebooted with the minds of the colonizers. And you can see it every day. The behavior that we demonstrate, how we interact with one another, the things that we pretend to be, the characters that we think that we are, that we present to the world every day. We have lost our minds. We have forgot, the struggles and the foundations that was laid for us by our foreparents. We have taken on the demonstration of those that had robbed, kidnapped, raped, unalived or murdered. We have taken on those personas and those degrees of operations to the point that we have no respect of, the source or the one or the creator. And we say that we recognize and identify the creator, but yet our behavior says something different. That our God, the so-called black man God here in the United States and around the world, is the European, the Caucasian, the so-called white man, because that's who most of us are attempting to be like. And some people say, yeah, that white Jesus, but I ain't on that type of time, because I know that the thing about this Jesus or Yahshua, it's not about that man or that image that they attempted to pervert our minds with and have perverted our minds with. It's about the actual demonstration and the lessons that have nothing to do with ethnicity and really had nothing to do with the connection of the European nation, besides them, copying what have been put out by our forefathers, repackaged it, and then manipulated it and then served it to us. I'm not saying that I don't believe or I have don't have confidence in the process that they repackaged, because even though they repackaged it, it still is what it is. The Christ is the level of consciousness that we're trying to get to over the Muhammad consciousness, over the Buddha consciousness, over the our foreparents consciousness, so forth and so on, because the Christ consciousness is God conscious manifested in these temples or these vehicles that we identify as our body. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a brief message. I will continue on this particular topic in a later date. Have a blessed day on purpose, with purpose. But remember, life is all purpose. Self-improvement is a way of life, and it takes place every day of our life until the casket drop. Oneness.